I had to get home and film this real quick. I just got back from watching the new Superman movie. Listen, y'all. I don't think I've ever been more impressed with a DC movie in general. This is even counting like my love of Batman. Well, let me like this real quick and then we'll do a rundown. Warning, there will be spoilers, so if you have not seen the movie or you're not planning on it, you just want to watch my thoughts on this, don't say nothing else to your friends or people that do want to go see it, but which is the complete opposite of what I'm about to do. So let's get to it. Well, first off, we smoke in a mix of Badu, Hollywood, and I think whatever this was in the jar, I can't remember. But back to the Superman movie. Like right out the gate for this movie, it gives you like the old school type where the show's like this amount of time's passed, this amount of time has passed. And next thing you know, which I was a little bit worried at first when this started, you see Superman getting his ass beat, sent all the way back to where he has that home in Antarctica. Doesn't even get the full strength, try to go back and fight Ultraman. I think that was it. Yeah, I think it was. And out the gate, well, not out the gate, once they cut from that scene, he tries to go back. Already, you can recognize spots in Cleveland. That's the big theme of the movie. If you've been up to Cleveland, you go up there frequently like I do, you will recognize the spots around the area. One second. That happens. Something falling off. The casting for this movie was just incredible. David Corenswet, don't hate me for saying this, I think he might be a better Superman than Christopher Reeve. I'm serious. Damn. I know I'm going to catch hell for saying that, but it's the truth. Like, if you go into this movie without thinking about the other Superman movies that have been released, go into it with an open mind, you'll see what I'm talking about. He embodies what Superman is. Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, that was an excellent casting. And the movie really kind of tests their relationship. It shows that it's not perfect and all that stuff. But they have their happy moment in the end, which another Cleveland spot where they're like in the trailer, if you saw where they were like floating in Tower City, you're like, oh wait a minute, that's Tower City. And they had the one big fight, and then I noticed they were headed towards the baseball field, and then I'm like, oh wait, that's Progressive Field. There was a but that was probably like maybe a good portion of me in the movie was noticing like all the Cleveland spots. It's like, hey, Tower City, hey, Progressive Field, hey, City Square, hey, there's the one pizza shop that had the real good calzones that they covered up that I seen. I can't think of the name of it, but Clevelanders, y'all know what I'm talking about. The one that you can only pay you only pay in a card or pay online, but they have fire calzones. Can't think of the name of it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't think of that actor's name that played Lex Luthor in the movie, but he is a far cry better than what Jesse Eisenberg was. And if you remember Superman Returns, where we unfortunately had Brandon Routh playing Superman, and somehow we had Kevin Spacey being Lex Luthor, which I just could not buy. You believe that this dude is Lex Luthor. Whoever this actor is in the new movie, you believe he is Lex Luthor. You know, we're both similarly follically impaired, but I have more down here, which is one reason I couldn't be Luthor. If I was to play a villain in a movie, I clearly could not be Lex Luthor. I could be Mr. Freeze. I could see myself being Mr. Freeze, but that's a different story. There was a lot of heart in this movie. And I don't want to knock the Henry Cavill movies because he did a great job as Superman. He really did. But it was almost like it was Superman from the streets, if that makes sense. It's almost like instead of Metropolis, it's almost kind of like if Superman was from Youngstown. So, my Superman rankings, in terms of actors, I'm going to have to go Christopher Reeve and David Corenswet. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. I hope I am. Somebody correct me if I'm not. But right now, I'm going to say it's 1A, 1B, and you can interchange them how you want. Argue with yourself. Henry Cavill, right below them. The voice actor who played Superman and the same people that did Batman the Animated Series, I got to put him up there. And Brandon Routh is at the bottom. I'm sorry. Ruined that man's career playing Superman. I would have rather seen Nicolas Cage play that role. Damn it, I let it go out. I keep letting it go out just trying to talk about it. But yeah, I would have rather seen Nicolas Cage play Superman than Brandon Routh. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Oh, I can't remember the dude's name from Smallville, but no, he killed it too. I got to put him up there too, now that I think about it. But I was really only going off the movies that we know went into theaters. All you Reeves fans, I'm sorry, but there's some competition at that top now. Like, there's competition. David's it. He is it. And as where as I would place this Superman movie, it might be the best Superman movie I've ever seen. And I'm not just saying that because it was filmed in a city that I love near and dear to my heart, obviously. I know the New Orleans shirt doesn't show it, but it's an old Zion shirt. They were my second team. Give me a break. And CJ played in New Orleans before he got traded, so give me a break on that. But in terms of Superman movies, I'd have to say the one that one might be the best one I've ever seen. And I mean that sincerely. David, we need at least 3-4 more Superman movies from you. You killed it, dog. Take care, y'all.